Hi.
It's Tim and Tammy time. And today we're on a road trip. We're headed up to Birmingham. I'm trying to keep Tim on the camera with me. He's driving, which is what Tim's usually doing. We're going to go check out a cemetery.
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah, if he wasn't, I wouldn't let him drive. Anyway, y'all, this is my first trip to Birmingham in 10 years. And I have a lot of memories and I have a lot of thoughts going through my head. And I've already been boring Tim to death all morning going up the road, telling him this is where this is where this happened and this is where that happened. Because I've traveled this road many, many times in my life. The trip is it's kind of a long trip for us, but
Longer than what we usually do in a day. However, we're going to meet another YouTuber up here. We're going to meet, his channel is called Monster Misfits, and he's going to show us these cemeteries, and we're really looking forward to it, and we hope that y'all enjoy it. Harpersville Motel is abandoned. Yeah, we're going to places that I know Tim has never. I don't think Tim's ever been to Birmingham. You ever been to Birmingham? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've been through Birmingham. I've never.
But you've never actually gone to Birmingham and stopped and got out. Okay. Please like. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and
We love y'all. There's a dinosaur.
huh?
We just passed a dinosaur.
A serious dinosaur?
Well,
you know that's apropos. You hear the crows?
yeah.
Look at that. This is the Fraternal Cemetery. I know I can't read that one.
And there's an iron gate around.
Yeah, it's an iron gate. Y'all can see that. This says Memorial John Franklin Meager. Born January 1882. Died in another month, and I don't know what, I think it might be January 2, 1919. Erected by employees of the coal mining department. Okay. All right. Now, this cemetery was established in 1881.
This structure here was put up in 1913.
Okay.
So before they didn't have that. Between 1881 and 1913, they didn't have this one. And it looks like it's 1913.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
We hardly got in this place, and there's a grave.
Most of these graves are from the 1800s, I think. But y'all look how overgrown this is. This is the graveyard. I'm showing you the cemetery. There's graves out there. There's. Oh. What is that up there? Oh, look at this. You see what I'm talking about up there? Looks like a dollhouse up there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It does. I might have to hike through the woods over there.
Oh, you'll just let me do that.
Or I'll just let Tim do it, yeah. Look how grown up this is. You can get up. Different places have been cut out. I see it. We're coming up to it.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Okay. That's good. Gracious alive. Y'all see up in there? What is that? What is that? Well, whatever this is, it is coming down. This is Vic from Monster Misfits. Y'all go check out his channel.
Yeah, a couple months ago they had a car fire here. Somebody brought a car in here and set it on fire, then they found human remains in it.
Oh, wow.
So that's why that's all burned up.
How about that?
There's a spot just back there a little bit. Back in 1919 to 1924-ish, we had axe murder syndicate in the Birmingham area, and they think it was a gang of people was going around killing immigrants and stuff was over here with shops and stuff like that. But one of the victims is buried up here too.
Wow.
I know his name.
Yeah, we could just call him Charlie. Because I can't pronounce his name.
Well, we can't pronounce his last name because I believe it is Italian.
Yeah. And there is another grave that's up on the hill a little bit, but it's always covered up with grass. And it's just a piece of angle iron that says 3 Italians buried here.
Oh, wow.
No name, no number.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was 3 Italian boys that had just gotten here.
Yeah. There's a lot of history in here, and but it's all grown up, and basically what you see it's mowed is kind of what gets done.
Did just certain people come and mow certain places?
I'm not sure how they did. They've been trying to get a bunch of people in here to clean it up, but it's been...
Saw the sign every 3rd Saturday they clean it up in here or something like that.
I'm not sure exactly the dates or how they do it, but they pretty well keep this little frontal area cleaned and mowed. But there's 20 acres here, and it even goes across the road. So
wow.
It goes in a curve and it goes across the road. And you can see where cars come around the curve, they bash into the headstones, they're all tore up. There's just graves everywhere, but you can't see it because everything's grown up.
You gonna go hiking the woods over there?
Yeah, you want to try to find that?
I'm gonna roll this window up.
Okay, you got the keys?
No, I'm gonna roll it up behind you.
Oh, well, okay.
Woodman never will.
You can go at the end of this road here, it goes around in a circle, and it's all cemetery around there, and it's all grown up, and it's
wow.
It is horrible, you know.
It is, but if you're like me, it's fascinating.
Yes,
it's fascinating. Everything we do is fascinating. It's old or forgotten or abandoned. It's fascinating, but at the same time it's
I think it's caving in right there. These are not real old, but $1928.
There's a little bit of everybody out here. 1860 something. So I can't see when. That's an old one. There's one down there too.
Sure, it sure is. Wow. Just forgotten about, I guess, for the most part.
Yeah. I think once cemetery starts getting out of hand, and it kind of just goes there.
Kind of people leaves it alone, too much work or whatever, I guess.
This is the one, this is the only one out there, but there was a
axe.
A group that was axe murderers.
I think he was killed in 1923.
1923. And these were a lot of shopkeepers. And the group, it was at least 4, I think 5, but at least 4. And they targeted different shop owners throughout Birmingham, and it lasted for about 5 years. And they took into custody, I know 4 people. It was a husband and wife, was 2 of them, and then there was 2 other men. And the police got a tip that they were bragging about who all they had killed down there at their house. And the police went down there and they took them all in. And they used a new truth ceremony.
Oh, wow.
They used truth ceremony, and they confessed to 8 of the murders, and there were at least 18. But the numbers are all over the place when you start looking for information. You got 18 and then they go up and such as that. But they confessed to 8 of the murders. But then after they were no longer under the truth serum's effects, they still confessed to 8 of those murders. And I don't know what the result of all that was.
But another piece of that history is the axe murder started around 1919 here, but right before that it was in Louisiana. So they had a string of axe murders in Louisiana. Well, once it came here, it stopped down there. So they was trying to piece it together. Was part of that, those people in Louisiana versus here. So it's kind of weird that it stopped there but started here.
And then it stopped here when the people that I was talking about ended up in jail. When I think of axe murder, I think of the cutting, chopping side, and cutting the head off and all that. A lot of them was hitting the head with the butt of the axe.
Yeah.
Still an axe murder. Doesn't matter. Hey, that was murder with
Still an axe.
That was really interesting. That's what's fun about learning about all these old things. You can never find something to actually nail it down.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we go and do ghost stories sometimes, and those are really fun because the best ghost story is where there's absolutely no proof anything ever happened.
Yeah. Now they've had a couple of people out here checking for all that paranormal stuff, but the closest paranormal thing I've ever had happen to me was in the memorial mounds. It was like a couple weeks after I was in there. Another guy went in. I think he was called Alone in the Dark or something like that. But he was doing these EVP sessions and stuff. And it said my last name. I'm like,
oh no.
My last name ain't common. You know, if it was a common name, I'd like, yeah, I'd brush it off. But when it said my last name, I got weirded out. So.
That would weird me out too.
Yeah.
Another sign down
Right
here.
here. I can see it through the weeds. As you can see. Well,
Oh, this is cool.
yeah, it's all falling apart.
Wow.
So they one time did have a casket on display in here.
They probably.
Supposedly,
something.
supposedly back in the 1800s. I think it was built around 1880s, something like that.
Danger, keep
Can
out.
you see the domes at the top, Tim?
Yeah,
I mean, from the outside. Okay. That is.
let's see something. No, I'm not going to go in.
Yeah, don't go in it. Oh, it's so cold back here. Feels good.
See the old wrought iron?
Yeah, I was going to say that was it all the way around, you think?
It looked like it was at one time.
Yeah.
Well, the dirt bobbers like it.
Yeah. Just the sign is creepy.
That is creepy. The bricks are coming off the bottom over here.
Hey, look, y'all, Tammy actually come in the woods. How often does that
These two
happen?
men went in front of me and they just cleared a path.
With our mystery machine chart.
Yeah, with the, yeah.
Me and Velma's got to figure out what's going on back there.
Sounds a little different.
There are three. You're right. I forgot that. There are three. And this had something to do with the coke mines, did it? It was coal mines? What was it?
Yeah, the mines. And I'm not so sure this road is here. I've heard that some of these graves
Excuse
are
me.
under this road.
And see, that's very likely, as the graves have seemed to have been kind of close together, we have found others kind of not completely close together. But that, you can't even see graves in there. That's just a plot.
If you look here, you see all the headstones.
You do. I bet you do.
How close you are to the road, it's been knocked over and
Oh, yeah.
They've come around the side and wrecked into these. I bet you there are graves under this road.
So as Tammy always says when she visits a place, this road ain't supposed to be here.
This road is supposed to be here, y'all.
the cemetery is.
And you see it, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, I would guess that there's graves under the road. What was the name of this part of the cemetery?
Greenwood? What?
Yeah, it's Irish. I've heard it called Irish Hill, Fraternal. I think it's Greenwood, and it was another name I heard it called too. So.
Is the whole cemetery called that though?
I think so.
I'm gonna put Irish Hill Cemetery because I like that name best.
We're in the woods. They're way out there. This is how far back this thing goes. And over here is another one. I can't tell, but it's fenced in. Old wrought iron fence. 1907. That's cool.
ones over there. They just all over these woods. This is another side of the fenced in area here. And then you've got one over there. And one right here. Oh man, these things are spooky. This is Woodman of the world right here. Wow, this thing is huge, y'all. Look at this. It looks like it's just a tree, but it's not. I better get back. Yeah, okay. Might be a good idea for me to start heading back.
FLT stands for friendship, love, and truth.
Oh, cool.
So that's
Here.
he's an odd fellow.
That's a Woodman of the world right there too, though. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the? Oh, there. Okay.
He
What
was
is-
in 3 different organizations.
That looks like an Indian or a Roman god or something, a Roman money. Cool, and that grave is actually right here. Headstone's been moved. That's the one right there that's got my attention. I wonder if they get up and walk at night.
Probably.
It's probably why it sunk in. Because every time they move, they disturb the dirt, and then they put all the... Yeah, okay.
Okay, something's making weird noises back here. It's haunted. This thing just keeps going and going and going. So that's one thing for sure. It just keeps on going and going. I went down that clearing there and you see it for all over the place.
That's the tree right there, too.
Yeah, it is.
That's better than a pine tree.
Oak tree.
Oh yeah.
Mighty, mighty oak tree. The other pine's going down here to this. There's an angel back there. Door like